but it's
okay.
like a gig.
Yeah, it's
It's all you can fit on there.
right there.
Okay.
I had to pop it open and put it in.
That's cool.
Okay.
Good?
Yep.
Talk to me about your first day. We'll come back to the story about how you got hired and what you went through, but your first day going out there, do you remember it?
Yeah, of course. I had flown into Area 51, and we got on a bus, which was a navy blue school bus type vehicle with the windows blacked out. And we came out to another large dry lake, which is Papoose Dry Lake bed. And as we pulled up, it's not really a mountain, but it's a rise in a hill with a somewhat steep side to it. And as we pulled up there, you could see, only when we got close, that there were large hangar doors in the side of the mountain, and that they had really been cleverly disguised with a sand texture painting on it, or what appeared to be a sand texture paint on the outside. So certainly from a distance, it would just look like the side of the mountain. Around the edge of that, there was another entrance in.
All right, so I watched the latest Bob Lazar documentary, and in that film, they show an image of some vertical lines around this hill, which is the location that Bob has repeatedly said that S4 was built into. And the problem is I can't really find it.
Okay, well, let's tap the brakes there, my man. First of all, you're looking at the wrong spot. This is not the hill, okay? There's the Velociraptor, and your angle is totally off. And so you're just generally trying to wing it and just let me find a secret hidden base. Okay, well, let me explain to you what camouflage is. They are intentionally not wanting you to find it. So if a cursory schmuck using Bandicam is going to just find it, it's probably not that good of a job. I mean, the Russians will probably find it. But okay, you're never going to find it because you're not even looking where you're supposed to be looking.
I don't actually see what they're talking about. I think what they did was they cranked the levels, which I'm going to do
Don't crank them down.
for you right now.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of like really cranked it to try to see, like, okay,
You're making it darker.
highlight some things, which is an okay technique, by the way. Like, that's fine. You should do that. But, like, I don't know. I can't see anything there. Like, each of these little dots.
First of all, the levels were cranked on the Cessna picture. And you can do that, and you will find geometric shapes in the side of that mountain. And that's partly because the angle that you're looking at it from that Cessna, exposes the geometric shapes. You could see them at an angle. If you're looking straight down at something, it's harder to see the angles that intersect and make up the perpendicular and parallel lines.
Dots is a piece of sagebrush. The larger pieces are probably Joshua trees. And if you go through, like, this is from 2006. If you go to 2009,
Dude. Where are you looking? You're just looking across this, like, multiple miles of surface area? Like, what are you expecting to see here? Where is your eyeball?
Don't see anything. 2010, 2011.
Wait a minute. Do you realize this guy is so far off on his scale? Like, do you realize how small these hangar doors are, or how massive this swath of land is? Yeah, I use that word. So right now, Velociraptor is here. We're talking about, there are 3 bushes. It's a triangular bush situation.
And,
hold on, I'll show you.
I went through all of the Google Earth.
Okay. The hangars are right here. Do you see my mouse? First big hangar is right there. Velociraptor, you have a triangle of bushes here. It goes from here, it goes this way. This is the base of the mountain right here. Kind of hugs around. There's a contour like that. You can see it with the coloration. Okay, there's a coloring difference. We're talking about right there, and they're small. Like, it is not, this guy's looking for some big ass door. A human is, you couldn't even see a human from this scale. They're going to be microscopic. Okay, so right there to right there is where they are, and they're not visible to the naked eye with the satellite, which is the whole point of camouflaging them.
With, time, going back in time, and the earliest they have is 2006, so it's 2006 to 2024. And, it's like, I just have to imagine if you were, like, look, So
now, this guy, he doesn't know where to look. He has no idea of scale. He's completely off. Let me just show you. Like, this is the Velociraptor, okay? This is, when they turned it all orange. It looks like Mars now. Whatever. And you could scale in. Here's the triangle. See this triangle? The first base is at the bottom right triangle. This one. Sorry, the first hanger. They go this way. These are the hangers right there, and they're not big. It's not like, it's, if you saw a human, you'd be like, oh shit, this thing is massive. So everyone thinks that this is a pile of dirt. It is not. It is a massive mountain. And they're from here to here. This guy right now is looking at this map from over here. He's on this hill over here. It's like, what's his angle? He's looking at it like this, going, yeah, I just can't see anything here. Crank the levels. It's just like, come on, man.
I want to believe Bob Lazar. I really do, because it would be amazing. And I don't want to think that he's just making this up, but
I don't want to believe him. I want to know. I want to know. It's a big difference. It seems subtle. It's not. I don't have a vested interest. If he's lying, he's lying. He's not lying.
I don't know where, like, if you tried to build a 9-hangar base with 50 people, with bus
this guy has the cadence of like a substitute science teacher in an elementary school.
Access only.
Open your notebooks to page 432.
And you kept it operational for 10 years.
Mm-hmm. It's right there. It's right there, dude.
You're going to leave a mark. Like, if you look at anything else that was built over by Area 51 or any...
Right, stuff they're not trying to hide inside of a mountain. They left a mark over there? Okay. So what marks are you looking for?
Where else? You can't really hide it in the desert because it leaves a track, and it's not, the desert doesn't like grow over. Like, each of these Joshua trees has been here for 20 years. Like, if you look at them, this is 2006, here's 2024. It's the same trees, the same rocks, like, practically, like, nothing changes. So where, like, even if you think there are hangars in here, which I feel like is a stretch, like, if there are hangars, there would
but if there are hangars, then it's a game changer, right? Right, guys?
Have to
just want to pin you to that point, because when it's established there are hangars, you do then need to change your entire perspective on the story.
In a driveway for the bus.
Okay, first of all, this guy's going off about driveways. There's not going to be a paved driveway. There are roads. There are tracks. Okay, so there is a road to S4, been established. It's been there since the 50s, okay? We have tire tracks. We have bus tracks, okay? And there's going to be a whole evidence pack dump.
I thought we were going to talk about the Million Mom March.
Phil, that is nature, and that is the way nature intended it. Man spreads the seed. Woman is the receptacle. She is, if you will, the waste paper basket or the garbage pail of a man's emission, and we receive what a man dumps. And in that way, we can be fulfilled as women. We are only fulfilled when the man dumps his seed into us, and only then are we fulfilled as the procreative ability. And
okay, I don't want to hear any more of this.
We have tire tracks. We have bus tracks. Okay, and there's going to be a whole evidence pack dump. Okay, and it's going to come, it's very much like this. It's going to come all over you, and you're going to see tire tracks. Okay, like, I'll give you a little preview of that. This. Okay, if this doesn't prove it, I don't know what does. Okay, right here, you could see, by the way, the faint outline of the elevation disparity. So right there is the hangars. That is the hangars. Velociraptors right here. We have tire tracks going all over the place. Okay, first of all, they're in the lake bed. So those things are cemented in there like they were dinosaur bones from the tar pits. But we have tracks that are similar to this. These are the scribblings of Scott Mitchell. If you're not going to take these red scribblings as gospel, I don't know. Okay, you're highly skeptical. But we literally have tracks that are in this formation. And it will be given to you, established, proven. You could check it yourself. They roll right up, roll along the hangers, along the base of this mountain. They curve around this lip and over to the entry door. Now, you can go to the left or the right. Both roads lead back to Area 51. This spot is around, it's basically equidistant. If you're going to go around the contour, there is a road that cuts through the mountain this way that makes going this way slightly faster. So this whole idea of there are no tracks is completely wrong. There are tracks.
A road, you know, something that people went in and out, human paths, getting...
Look where his mouse is. He's fucking around over here. The freaking hangars are here to here, and this is huge. This is a huge amount of space.
To the door, a clearing from outside the hangars where
a clearing?
They would move the ships. Like,
hold on. What do you mean a clearing? It's a desert. It's a desert next to an empty lake bed. The whole thing is a clearing. That's why they're there. What clearing? What does a clearing look like in a desert?
All of that stuff. Mm-hmm. There would still be some trace of it, right?
Yes, and we have the trace of it. And by the way, here is the trace. Oh, vibe it. Fucking vibe it with that. What's that, a marimba? No, it's a freaking steel drum. Give me that. Okay, here we go. Let's see, this is where the angle the guy was at, right? There's Veloso. Veloso was way over there. Okay, he was looking at it from like this angle, correct? Let me double check. Okay, so this is you, dude, right? Hold on, let me get it right for you. Okay, you're there. Let me vibe that. Okay, this dude's looking at this shit like this. Okay? You have forgotten who you are. All right, now, you come in here, you go to Google Maps contour. Exactly. Okay, and it shows nothing. Zoom back. Okay, there it is. I can see it. I can already see it from here. It is more clear here. The reason it fades away is because it's not some huge dip in the relief of the terrain. Okay, you gotta chill with the freaking... Bob lives in you. You have forgotten who you are. He's watching over. Look at the fucking... Those are the fucking hangers. Those are the fucking hangers. This guy can't see the fucking hangers. Come on, look at the hangers. What is the fucking shape right there? What is it? Why is it geometrical? Why is it a fucking rectangular? Uh-oh. What do we have here? Oh my god, now I see the fucking rectangle. Oh my, there's the fucking hangers. Bob wasn't lying. There are fucking aliens. They're going to probe your butthole. You're probably gonna like it. You are semi-gay. You are so freaking gay. The aliens are gonna probe your butthole. That is a fucking shape right there. Oh my god, that proves Bob wasn't lying. Oh my fucking god, yeah. Oh god, just had a Bobgasm. Oh my god. Okay, so yeah. Hey, science geek, I don't see anything. What is there a thing? Is there a thing there? Is there a thing in the thing? Yeah, there's a thing in the thing. And the thing is right there. But you probably see some disturbance when you need to form a clearance in the desert. Yeah, there's a clearance in the desert. Really?
Right. And
go ahead.
I know it's like, well, the images were doctored, but like,
dude,
you know, you've got at least two companies.
It's right there. It's right there. It's right there. It's now or never.
These Airbus and Maxar for this is like 10 different photos, and you're like you would have to imagine that they're doctoring.
No, they're not doctoring. They have a very slick little camouflage roofing on it that matches the texture of the mountain. So we are miles away from this view. Like, we are not right up on this thing at all. And if you were to get right up on it, you would see it.
Like, this would be
Or you could run a LiDAR. Do you realize how powerful LiDAR is? Like, watch this shit. Let me show you some shit from LiDAR. LiDAR drone. You get these young dudes out here, like, dicking around with their LiDAR drones. Just watch. It's the best LiDAR drone in the world. Okay. What does it do? It's ridiculous what these lasers are up to. Look at this guy. He's fucking 10 years old.
The brand new Rock R3
Oh,
Pro.
God, get that Mormon energy out of my fucking face.
Improved accuracy. The simple
Hello. I'd like to introduce you to a super guy.
workflow. And the best thing about it is 30% lighter, 1.2 kilograms, 26 megapixel detachable camera, seamless
Oh, God, get this rock and roll instrumental out of here.
integration into the drone, mission planning on the new Rock Pilot app, best in-class accuracy
You're making LiDAR drones cool again.
with the new Rock desktop, and quick and easy slam. Available now in the Rock store, supported worldwide. Link down in the description.
God, that's a virgin. Okay, but let me show you what it does. Watch. Look at this shit.
New
Watch this.
Rock Pilot app, so you can see your data in real time, mission plan, and oh yeah, no more manual calibration flights. But
What?
we want to see what the accuracy of this thing does. So let's fly.
Oh my God. I could just buy a little mini Black Hawk like that. Oh my God.
And oh yeah, the R3 Pro, not just a survey-grade LiDAR. It also captures ortho photos to stitch together and make an ortho mosaic.
I have no idea what you're talking about. Okay, so just look at what it.
Look at how great this
look
data
at this
looks.
shit. It's dropping thousands of points of reference. So you remember, like, Avatar, when they're doing the expressions and she's like, "I see you," and they have all these dots on the actor's forehead. That's like 50 dots tops. This is dropping thousands upon thousands of dots. So this is basically Avatar tech, and just some scrub Mormon virgin can use it.
And check out the rock solid colorization for
Look at
perfectly
this.
aligned RGB.
It's perfectly rendering 3D space just on one pass over this region.
And perfectly aligned LiDAR strips. And to demonstrate the accuracy, I
Unbelievable.
captured 99 GCPs.
It's capturing leaves on bushes. We're fucked.
From this, I get a vertical accuracy of only 3.5 hundredths of a foot.
Can this LiDAR get into my Google search history? I'm asking for a friend.
That's only 1 centimeter. The R3 Pro is just another building block of what we here at Rock Robotic have to offer. A comprehensive workflow for your business.
Stop smiling. There's nothing happy going on. God damn it. I hate the part in his hair. I hate the fact that he has hair. I'm just so entrenched in my own bitterness. Okay, but that's not the best one. Let me, look at this dude. Look at this.
Overall, what data comes out.
Look at that guy. The energy of a dude who's just selling you illegal vapes at your private school. This is like trench coat mafia style dude without the trench coat. Fucking shady facial hair. Shade. That's some scraggy. What's the Scooby-Doo's friend? Shaggy. Oh, was that the rapper? Who am I thinking of?
Better and which data is easier to collect. All right, so let's get started with the M400. I'm going to start.
How is this guy? Why are you wearing glasses? Why? This guy seems so non-sober.
With planning the mission for this drone along with the L2. So I've got my
he's a nose pierce? You fucking bundle of sticks.
RC+2. I'll just do it right on the controller. Has a nice big screen, super bright as
Again,
well.
stop smiling. There's literally nothing to smile about. Stop.
So even on a day like today, I can see the screen pretty easily. So I'm gonna go to my flight route library.
Okay.
I will create a new route. We'll go ahead and do an area route for today. Just gonna draw a polygon around the field.
I put in search coordinates into my Windows search bar. So
we're at today.
That's where I'm at. So he's mapping out some sort of attack route for his drone. And then,
would utilize.
watch this. He sends it out. Okay, chill.
It's always turns around,
Look
and
at
right
this
now
shit.
it's going forward. It's switched to the
What kind of high-tech...
front obstacle avoidance.
I played Pong. Okay, Donkey Kong was like a mind-blowing visual revolution for my gameplay. I played the game Smurf. Okay, Smurfs. It was ColecoVision, right? There would be bats, and you had to duck the bats. Okay, sometimes you had to jump over something. I could duck and I could jump. Look at this dude.
Sensor, which is
super nice. Not even a video game. This is just real life. He's just operating some high-tech drone.
For maneuvering the drone around.
Look at this shit.
It's just doing a quick IMU calibration. So,
really?
Right now it's flying backwards, so we're looking through the back.
Okay, you're moonwalking in a drone, normal. Now look at this. This is the LiDAR sensor. Look at that, what it's taking.
You can see the
in real
point
time
cloud updating as the mission is underway.
The point cloud updating.
But
okay.
Also switch back to the FPV,
Now, do you think the feds, the CIA, whoever is in charge over there in the 1950s or 60s, do you think those guys knew about a fucking kid doing this shit? You're not going to hide secret hangars in the side of a mountain with this kind of tech. They didn't have to worry about it. And whenever that place was built, it could have been the 40s, could have been 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. Pick any of those. They were not anticipating this. So it was a matter of time before we pieced it all together and we found, well, first of all, this is Bob's drawing. Not a bad artist. This is what he says it looks like. Okay, so there's a little ridge here. Velociraptor thing is way up there. And here he is drawing it. Good job. He lives in you. Hey, no. Look at hey, no. Hey, no. Look at hey. Okay, there's the thing. You could recreate this. Now, put on your big boy brain hat, and you tell me if you think this shape is a random occurrence in nature. Have you been to the desert? This is not random. This is man-made. It's in the exact spot Bob said it would be in. That's not Bob's story. You don't have to trust anybody. This is not trust me, bro. It's trust math. It's trust LiDAR, trust lasers, trust logic. That shape is right there. Now, let me give you a story. It's a story of a lovely lady. This is, without it being inverted, you could still see it plain as day. He increased the contrast a smidge there. It's the same thing I found. I found it using, not even this one, this is ArcGIS. This is a different filter. You could see it there. You might miss it. You might miss it. If you were this guy, you might miss it. You have no idea where you're looking. This is your day off from being a substitute, science teacher in junior high school. And it's like, yeah, I missed it. Here are the roads, clear as day. You can see them. They're painted in red. This is the one I found it in. But apparently you could find it in, not all of these, but Google Maps Contour you can. There's other ones, though. It's like multiple. Here's Cal Topo. This is a huge topography site. I gave you 4. There are others. So we pop this up. It's live. And voila! Ta-da! Zoomed in for your pleasure. You can't rotate this one holding down control, so it's going to be at this orientation. But it is at the base of this mountain. There is no effing explanation for that, and it's quite interesting that we don't see that when you're looking at it. Naked eye, you don't see this at all. With my naked eye, I saw. Let's hear what he's got to say. What do you have to say about that, sir?
Amazing doctor. Like cross company, lots of tiles you would have to Photoshop, and you would have to get everything exactly right. This is not like an easy...
What? No one's Photoshopping Joshua Trees, dude.
Easy thing.
Okay, so his theory is you would see tire tracks. We can show you tire tracks. Okay, you would have a road. There is a road. There's tire tracks all over this place. But a secondary point, they're not really doing the bus route anymore. They're doing Black Hawk. So Black Hawk helicopters, they were around in the 70s, but they became more prevalent in our military throughout the 80s, 90s, and beyond. And it's more conducive. They are now sending Black Hawks. And evidence of that you want? Well, I have none. Oh, wait a minute, I do have some. This is a satellite shot. This is Papoose. You zoom in. Here's my theory that dot is a Black Hawk, and you zoom in, and it is a Black Hawk. And it's coming along that little road, and that road knifes through the mountain range, and I follow it, and I have followed it in the past, and it pops over to area. And by the way, the helicopters are up here. A friend of mine showed me where they stashed those bad boys. There's a whole helicopter right here. See that? H. H marks the spot. There's another Black Hawk, and that's where they land. And so when you're taking off from there, you have choices, and it's equidistant. From here to here, you can go either way, but when you slice through the mountains like this is the quickest way. And that is why that guy did that. And there's not going to be any tire tracks if you're flying in a helicopter. And where's he going? Why is he doing this? He's not taking laps around the Papoose mountain range for no reason. Okay, so the scramble job is to, I think it's a coincidence that he's heading right to S4. It's pathetic and laughable, and I get it. People, your worldview about this story and what it means, and if it's true, big if true, okay? And you could see people are grasping on to their pre-existing worldview, and they're like, no, this can't be the thing. It is the thing.
To doctor, like everything year to year to year to year would have to be in the exact same position. And it is. Like, you can just scrub through these. There's nothing really that's...
Wait, your point is that they're not photoshopping this entire 20-mile range of desert because it would be hard to do that? Yeah, no, what? These trees and bushes are all there. What are you talking about? This is not a point at all.
And it's different color, different lighting, different focus, different, everything. And, did they...
It's right here. You're not even looking, but it's right there.
Did they cover that up? Like, that is also a stretch. So, I don't know, guys.
What?
I want to believe Bob, but, there's nothing here. There was never anything here.
Okay, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. Okay, never a thing. Here's a different map. This is the USGS. This is a national United States Geographical Society or some shit. Science for a Changing World. Oh, we're using science now? Oh, wow. Okay. With my naked eye, I saw. Put these coordinates into the search bar. Okay, Devin. From the past, thank you. I will put them in. Take me there. Use hill shading to show elevation differential. I see something. There's something happening here. What it is ain't exactly clear. There's a velociraptor claw over here, and then there's a weird shadow that is geometrically rectangular in the exact shape of 9 hangers over here. I think it's time we stop. Children, what's that sound? Everybody look what's going around. I want to believe, but I just don't believe, and I think that's just the lasers are doing something weird right there. I'm not sure what they're about, but I know you can't really see it. Hold on, let's see if we can see it. Can't really see anything there, so that's strange. Yeah, let's take a look. I don't see a door. Is there a door there? They are right here. Right there. And this ridge, there's an entry door that humans walked up to go in, and then there's a badass hallway back here.
There's no roads. There
is a fucking road. Come on, stop. You want a road up to the secret base? Wait a minute. Let's not put you in charge of the secret base committee, please. Unbelievable. There's no road to the secret base in the mountain. Thanks.
There's not even a sign that there's a single...
that says secret base?
...path or single vehicle came in here.
That's a lie. And they're doing Blackhawks now. But you're just wrong. So this guy's setting himself up to be proven wrong when we show bus tracks. And, Scott has a picture of the bus. The bus that was described by Bob Lazar 36 years ago. He has a picture of it at Area 51. So it's, again, confirmation.
Imagine you're building this. You're going to have to dig out, tons and tons of dirt.
It was made in the late 50s, early 60s, likely. You're going to have to dig out dirt. You're telling me they couldn't get rid of the signs of a construction of a cavern or a military base after 70 years? You're telling me that 70 years later, you're going to detect construction? A pile of dirt? Dude, that is decades long gone. Your mind, it's an incredible thing to waste.
Literal tons.
Wow.
With dump trucks, excavators.
Dump.
and we receive what a man dumps. And in that way, we can be fulfilled as women. We are only fulfilled when the man dumps his seed into us. And
like, that's heavy machinery. It doesn't, you can't just erase that from the desert landscape. It's not.
Right, so, oh my God. You can erase evidence of a construction after it is completed and after years go by. Not even 1 or 2 years. Like, you could, dude, there's been construction sites that are completely cleansed of any evidence of construction. This happens all the time. In real estate, you build a house, you get rid of the evidence that there was ever a construction there. It might take a few days, a couple weeks. You get rid of it. The dirt, the vehicles, the wood, all of that shit is gone. What are you talking about? This thing has been here for decades.
Possible. And if you look at anything else in around Groom Lake, all the Area 51 installations, they're all flattened out. Like, even the stuff that's really old and overgrown, you can tell that there was something there, something heavy.
Yeah, because they're not trying to hide Area 51 like this. What are you talking about?
Heavy moved around, dug up some earth. You know, there was human activity.
So, oh my God, okay.
This is just wilderness.
Right.
Like, no one.
So well done. They've hidden the hidden base. You're going, there can't be a hidden base there. Why? Because it's hidden. Oh, well, I guess it's unfalsifiable.
Comes here. There's tire tracks on Papoose Lake.
Yeah, what are they doing on Papoose Lake? They're just doing donuts out on Papoose? Actually, I think they are. Like, look at this. Like, there's dudes just freaking going in circles. Like, bro. Got some freaking female drivers out here. What's happening?
But they never come on. Like, none of it goes anywhere.
It does, though. What do you mean it does? And so this guy's looking literally for a road. Earlier he said, I'm so smart because I brought up Google Earth and I'm not seeing a road that goes into this secret hidden base. So I think it's not there. I want to believe. Oh my God.
Near this hill or anywhere around it. I checked everything around it. Like, maybe Bob got it wrong or something. Like, it's been a long time.
Maybe Bob got it wrong is your working theory?
It was a different hill. No, there's nothing.
It's 100% that hill.
And I encourage you, if you're, skeptical, you should go look at this. It's on Google Earth. You can pull it up in the web browser.
Yeah, oh really? You pulled up Google Earth. What a fucking science wizard you are. Fucking doodah. Oh my God. Let me go to that new version. Let me see. I want to see those tire tracks that Luigi was talking about. Show me tire tracks. What the F? What the actual F? What are these? There's a lot of about face. So, tire tracks going along this path? Where is it going? What is there? There's vehicles right there. They're just fucking around in the middle of a dry lake bed. And there's clearly a road. Clearly roads. Clearly roads, dude. What on earth are you talking about? There's no roads, there's no activity, there's nothing there. 1,000,000% there is something here. 1,000,000%. And here it is. Here it is. Oh dear. So what you cannot see here. Oh God, we went to ground view, which is not really, it doesn't help that much. It's hard to illustrate the 3D-ness of it, but there is a ridge here that friggin' things are here. Okay. And to get in through the human door, you come in backside. Okay. No homo. You're coming in backside. Because Backstreet's back. All right. A ding, ding, ding. Oh my God, it's back again. So let me just explain one thing to you. We're kind of now fighting a proxy war over whether or not that's actually a good shot of the ridge. You can see that. See that weird shape, that angle? That thing dips all the way down. And you can't, that's an obstacle. So you'd have to walk up and over that. And right there, here they are, right thugging there. Okay, that's where they are. You enter this way. So the war that we're fighting is is there a base there or not? Okay, there is a base there. There are hangars there. And it is verified through sharks with fucking lasers on their head. Okay, they have verified it. It is there. It magically syncs up with Bob's story. One of several things that magically sync up with Bob's story. What you must now grapple with is the fact that Bob Lazar, it is as if he was a guy saying, I'm telling you there is a secret pirate treasure. Located where? It's located in the middle of the desert. Okay, we went to a desert and we buried pirate treasure there. Okay, what's your story? I was kidnapped. I was on a pirate ship. They made me tap dance. I was used to entertain the pirates. I was sort of a young boy. I had feminine features. They took liberties with me. I was pegged. Actually the captain had a peg leg. He pegged me with his peg leg. A lot of it's kind of outlandish. I know, it seems crazy. We then buried a pirate treasure, and I have latitude and longitude. I could tell you. I've been telling you there's a pirate treasure at this specific coordinate in the middle of nowhere. I'm saying I was there, we buried the treasure. And then I did a tap dance later, and then they ran a train on me. I've been saying it for 36 years. Now, if you find through some independent source that there is buried treasure at the exact latitude and longitude that I told you there was a buried treasure 35 years ago, then I want you to understand that I was pegged in my ass by a fucking gaggle of pirates for years. No, for 6 months. I tap danced and I was pegged. And there's buried treasure at this exact spot. So please give full weight and gravitas to the confirmation of me knowing where there's a buried pirate treasure, and then listen to me when I tell you about my tap dancing and my peggery. And now it's not about I'm a bullshit artist, prove there is a buried treasure there. I did. Now you prove why the rest of my story would be a lie. Now the logical burden of proof is upon you to explain why I know there's buried treasure at this random spot in the world. Random. How do I know that? And why are you unwilling to grant the credibility of the rest of my fucking story? Why would I lie? Well, I've already established... Okay, here's the reason. Because you know, and I know, what this means. That they were not just testing random stealth bombers or weather balloons or whatever the hell else you think they're putting in secret hangars in the middle of a secret base. Okay, all of the other evidence, including the freaking video this man took of the UFO in question, blipping through space-time, which most people haven't even seen, don't give it any credence because it's a, quote, light in the sky. He has eyewitnesses, multiples, took him out for 3 weeks. All of this lines up. Other total third-party independent UFO sightings match precisely what Bob was talking about. He predicted all of that, has been confirmed on all of those fronts. So whether it's Element 115, or if it's vertically flying saucers, or if it's the L-shaped prongs at the bottom of Tic Tacs, or it's just the glitching, zipping instantaneously, darting, almost teleporting type motion, which was completely random, that he described and showcased to you in a video, and now we've seen that confirmed? And still you don't believe? He told you where the pirate treasure was, and you're like, yeah, I don't think you were on a pirate ship. I don't think you have any affiliation to those pirates, and I won't believe you about the tap dancing or the pegging. I don't believe it. Okay, fine, you randomly did know where a buried pirate treasure was. Means nothing to me. Okay, so it's becoming ludicrous. Okay, the burden of proof is on you. And for the skeptics out there, I'm an uber skeptic. Okay, let me just pronounce that. My skepticism is uber alles. All right, I'm skeptical of your skepticism. All right, your skepticism is being analytically criticized by an uber skeptic. So soak that up. You look at the math. You tell me where I'm wrong. You can't, because I'm not wrong. You're wrong.
have faith. They live in you. They live in me. They're watching over everything we see, in every creature, in every star, in your reflection. They live in you.